What's up guys, my name is Elden, welcome back to another art video. In today's art video, we're gonna do something we haven't done before, but every freaking artist on this game, YouTube, shenanigans, this art YouTubers, they've done it. So why not do it? Because I didn't plan for anything else. To be completely honest, I am not on my game. This whole week I've just been sleeping, playing games, and sleeping when it was supposed to be a work week. But it just goes to show how tired I am from doing everything all the time that I just needed to sleep and do whatever. Alright, let's jump right into it. It is a sketchbook tour. Man. There are so many of these sketchbooks, so I guess let's jump right into it. My name is Philly DeFranco. Alright, so all these sketchbooks, we're actually going to start with the very bottom one. To preference this bottom one has a bunch of stuff in it that's very old, and things that are in the comic that aren't scheduled to be seen yet for a very long time. So yeah, you get a little sneak peek. Again, this sketchbook is old. It's like a couple years old. Look how decrepit and damaged it is. Alright, let's start from the top, the first page. I think this is the first page, or is this the last page? This is the last page. Alright, let's start from the first page. Yeah, this is how I used to draw back in 2014, as you can see. That's the date, 5 years ago. Damn, I'm getting old! But I've always been drawing. I haven't always been drawing the style I have or to the level I have been drawing currently. So this is a testament of just keep on working on what you need to work on, and you'll eventually get to the area of development that you are happy with. Another picture of Zeph before Zeph. Zeph used to actually have green hair. He used to actually have red ombre hair, that fades to black on the tips. Zeph had so many different iterations that it's just amazing how he turned out now. As you can see, he used to have these like frills on the side of his side bang or whatever, but then I just got rid of it and made it straight. Again, more pictures of Zeph. What a fine day to die. I don't know what this is. This was just a drawing. More Zeph. I'm gonna have to blur that out also. I'm gonna have to blur out a lot of things because they're just spoilers. Old character, side view or whatever. Look how fucking lanky this dude is. There we go. All of this is gonna have to be blurred out. All the writing is gonna have to be blurred out. But yeah, this is Rika. You've probably seen me sketch her before. Her hairstyle is slightly different. It's a little bit more edgy, I would say, or whatever. But yeah, this used to be her design alongside with Zeph. This is for a different series that I was going to do. This is going to be more of a rom-com love type series. So it's going to be interesting when I finally get a chance to work on it. But yeah, this is one of the designs for that. This is not for the main story. This is the main character. So the bat was the main character for that. This is the main character for the main female character. So yeah. So I was recording in 4K for whatever reason. It defaulted back to 4K. It's now in 1080p, so the video should last longer. I can only record 4K 60 FPS for about 5 minutes. This is Rika's old design. Yeah, I said I'm gonna give her pants most likely in the upcoming. If I can fucking angle this correctly. Just do that. So I'm probably gonna be giving her like pants or whatever, instead of having the skirt and stuff like that. Then Kira, old Kira design, also going to have to blur all this text over here. But yeah, she had a two-tone design. Don't know if I'm gonna still do like a two-tone design, but yeah, this is how she originally turned out. She also doesn't have this type of tail and stuff like that anymore. But yeah, these are some sketches, some old sketches of Zeph again. He is the main character. Him crying, him enraged, whatever. Some different faces. Kira again. 2015. You can see how I'm slowly getting better and slowly finding my type of style that I have nowadays. This book is so fucking heavy for one hand. Another picture of Kira, just designing her stuff. Another character that has yet to be announced and won't be announced till way later. His design is going to be entirely different, most likely. But yeah, again, I have to blur. Another character whose design I'm going to change, like her hairstyle and stuff like that. Her clothes will probably remain the same, and all of the stuff that's over here is going to have to be blurred out also. But yeah, there's so much shit to blur out. I'm not going to say much about him. If you can understand who this is, then kudos to you. This girl, she's going to be redesigned also, but all of her powers and stuff like that are going to remain about the same. Again, here this guy is favorite guy. His design is fucking amazing still to this day. Especially love this kniff. But yeah, so I really like this design. Then here's Rika, as you can see, getting more stylistic to my area. Jesus Christ, this is so heavy. Especially because it's old book, it's not sturdy, it's like waving everywhere. Like, jeez. Alright. So Rika, finding my style again. They're looking more kiddish because they are supposed to be younger than what is portrayed in the previous early ones. So then there's Kai. She doesn't appear till way later. I'm gonna have to blur out all of these things. There's another character that doesn't appear till way later. This character you've already seen. As you can tell, if you can make inferences from what you've seen previous from another character, you can tell where their stance lies. But she's also an integral character to the story. Without here's another character integral to the story, but doesn't appear till later. Again, with this one, he's one of my other favorite characters. He doesn't appear till way later. This is the previous 2 characters ago or whatever. It gives you a glimpse of his power or whatever he does. So there's that. I'm gonna have to blur out the name, but this person's another integral character to the story. This was going to be a tattoo for one of my friends, but I just never finished it because I got fucking lazy, to be completely honest. It was almost there, but I just didn't want to do it anymore. This is another character that's integral to the story. And another one. Like, these characters are all, like, I have this planned out fairly well. If you've actually already seen this character in chapter 3 that he appears in. He got a redesign recently. But yeah, overall he's still the same. Personality and everything's still the same. This is when I started designing Rika's new look. Funny thing is, this hairstyle is actually not loosely. It's kind of based off of a a hairstyle from a obscure hentai that I read, or doujin that I read, hentai doujin. So I really liked how that hairstyle was, so I started adapting it to my own character, and yeah. But yeah, as you can see, the neck's really fucking thick and everything. Like, she has a swole ass neck there. It's things that I've learned over time not to necessarily do. Like, they all have like swole necks. Another important character. And then here is a drawing of Rika, inking of Rika. Just hands by the side and everything like that, just to get a overall type of dealio for it, for her design. I added this little like cape thing or whatever, half shoulder cape thing. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, her design just started changing and getting better in my opinion. Oh, this page is a loose page. Jesus Christ. So these were some outfits that I was designing for Zeph. His original outfit. I don't know if this outfit's going to still stay the same, but yeah, he's gonna go through some changes. Ah, Jesus Christ. Some weapon designs, quick sketch weapon designs. Another important character to the story later on. Another important character to the story later on. All these ones with text, I'm going to have to blur. It's going to be so much fun editing this. Great. This is actually a sketch from a game I used to play called 7 Nights, I believe that was called. I used to make videos and stuff like that over on my gaming channel. This was one of the first characters I got, and then people were like, she's not that great, and then later on she became a fucking god. So yeah, and like this was like a design for the videos I was doing for Twitch. But yeah, another character that's fucking amazing but doesn't show up till way later. These are sketches for another character that I decided, like, was trying to design their hairstyle and stuff like that. I'm going to have to blur a lot of this, but this character is important. Just remember that. Another important character that has to deal with stuff. Like, it's so weird trying to not talk about these things while talking about these things. This is the original sketch for the island, but of course this is a very small island. I decided to make the island fucking huge comparatively speaking. But this was just me trying to get the concept down for how I want the island to be, stuff like that. And then this is the island that I came up with. Of course, I didn't create the docking thing, because if it's a very big island, you wouldn't even be able to see that anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna have to blur that out also. This is just a bunch of different faces of Zeph that I decided to draw. This is so, like, a lot of these aren't proportional at all. These are, again, all old designs and stuff like that. My favorite face would probably have to be this one at the bottom, because it's just so but yeah, I actually really like that one, still to this day. And then faces of Rika. So yeah, there's that. This one's probably my favorite, these two. This is going to have to be censored. See, I decided to change her tail and stuff like that, like I said earlier. This is gonna have to be also censored. A lot of this is gonna have to be blurred and censored. This is actually a drawing so I had to pick a drawing and then replicate the same type of viewpoint. So I decided to pick this lovely lady Toka from Tokyo Ghoul. So the original picture is of a water paint. So the only tools I was able to use were pencil, pen, and then a whiteout type of thing. So I did just that, and I actually really like how it turned out. It turned out really great, in my opinion, till this day. Like, even all this like little detail stuff that I had to do, but I also had to make it look similar to the actual picture. So because it was originally in watercolor, it took a while for me to try getting the pencil to look like it was a watercolor-esque type of deal. And then, like I said, I had to do the same thing for one of my own characters. So I did it for Rika, and I think it still turned out fairly well. It was an interesting perspective type of thing to do. And I believe that is the last I did in this book, because it started falling apart even more, as you can see. Now let's move on to the next one. This is going to be one long ass fucking video. This green one. So this one has a couple things for the manga and stuff like that, but not as much as the other one, I believe, or maybe more. I think there's like a couple page sketches in here. So let's just get into this. Yep, right off the bat, comic stuff. So this is how I was paneling in the beginning of how to like storyboard out the comic and what I was gonna type and everything on the sides. I'll just write it down. I still write down what I'm going to type up. So I've tried doing a a screen or whatever of when you just type up all the words for a chapter. I did that for one of the chapters. I'll probably do that more in the future just to get everything in. Another comic book page that you've already seen. This is the lesser demon that you see. Or I shouldn't say that. I'll probably, well, whatever. You get the idea. There's lesser demons. But this is, you see them in like the opening. Again, more storyboarding type of stuff for the comic. Just sketching things out so I understand what I want to see. This is for a school. Wound up never really finishing it. I believe these were hairstyles I was going to cut my friend's hair to, but just never did. This is Ichigo, a sketch of Ichigo. I like how it turned out fairly well. Random sketch. Here is of one of my friends, Tad. Here's one of Gon. The face is a bit big. Proportions are slightly off, but yeah, overall not that bad of a fan art. This was one of my favorites at the time. It's very misproportioned if I look at it now, but Bokugo. See, I was a fan of fucking My Hero Academia before it became this hype beast type of thing, but I'm still a fan. Like, I have all the manga that are out in English, and I still read the chapters as they come out. But yeah, this is way before a lot of people started reading it. I actually started reading it when it was just a one-shot, because I'm a special boy. I like finding manga and then reading them and then becoming the ones that are like, oh, this is going to become one of the best top sellers. And then when it does, I get annoyed because the people that I told to go read it, they're like, oh my god, have you seen this? I'm like, bitch, I fucking told you about it. This is another fan art from Twin Star, I believe. This is the main character. Really nice. It's a really good story. They had an anime about it. This is Arachnia Arcaria from Monster Girl. Head's slightly too big and everything, but overall not a bad picture in my opinion. This is another Tokyo Ghoul's character that I decided to sketch. One of my friends was like, why don't you sketch this person? So I did, essentially. Asta from Black Clover, another series I was like, this is gonna get big, that I started when it was just I'm so special. Yeah. Another character from My Hero Academia, Uchiko. Yeah, you already know who she is. More comic book paneling stuff, and then right behind this is Best Boy from Bleach, Rimjaw. This literally was my favorite and still is pretty good to this day of a fan art that I did, and this is of Grimjaw. I do want this tattoo. I want this tattooed on me. Like, you know how I got the Hitsuka? I want Grimjaw tattooed on me also, just because he's such a badass. He's my favorite character from the whole series. I don't know where I'm gonna put him though, but yeah, let's get that done. This is Todoroki Shoto. Again, you know who he is, My Hero Academia. This is Zoro. I also want him somewhere tattooed. Fucking one of my favorite characters from One Piece, but already have a Luffy tattoo, so I'm not sure. Goku, everyone knows Goku. Yeah. Neil, another character from Bleach. She actually is like a little girl, but can able to turn into her adult form. This is her adult form. I really liked how this came out. This is I love the series. This is from Hitman Reborn. This is an amazing series overall. This is the main character. He's like a little wimp in the beginning, and then he changes over time, and then in the end, he becomes a wimp again. And it's like, what the fuck was the point? But other than that aggravating type of thing, really love the series. They have another series called EldenDraws, which I did the fan art of, which we'll see in a bit later in the video. But yeah, here's one of Lucy Hartefeld from Fairy Tail. I actually like how this turned out. Again, just different things that I would do slightly differently nowadays, but it's not bad. Another Bleach Ichigo in his half hollow form. Not bad. This is from one of the like way later chapters. Bond, best guy Bond from Seven Deadly Sins. Another series that I started when it was just one shot. And then it blew up to what it is today. Some more paneling stuff. I also want to get him tattooed too. Some more paneling. Some fan arts of some more of Monster Girls, or whatever that translates to. Main character, main female character, the first main female character, and then another character Sue that comes in. She's also technically a main character too. Saitama. I decided to do the now famous Saitama. Did I start One Punch Man? No, I didn't start One Punch Man when it was it was Mob Psycho that I started when it was just coming out. So fan art of One Punch Man Saitama, a fan art of Alan from why the fuck am I drawing a blank? Alan from The Gray Man. And here is best boy Izuki Miura. So super cool hero. I want to be a super cool hero. This was actually from this one is a fan art of I forgot the name of the anime, but it was like they all lose their memory or some shit. Like he loses his memory and then he's trying to find his friends and stuff like that. It's a fairly good anime. This one is from Stray Dogs, or not Stray Dogs. Fuck, I forgot the name of it. But this is another fan art. Comment down below if you remember the name of it, if you're even this far in this video. Another drawing of him. This one was the previous one. This is like the girl or whatever he's looking for through the series. I was trying to draw a hugging thing. His head's a bit too big. Here's Chad's first design. One of Luffy that I really liked how it turned out. Just some poses and stuff like that I drew out. Chantel, her original design. This was just a random person I decided to draw. Not a real life person. Dude, my nose is getting like snotty from talking too much. Not a real life person. This is just a random design I come up with. I love coming up with random character designs. I haven't done that in a while. That's probably why I'm like in a slump, but I love coming up with random character designs. Again, another random character design doesn't have anything to do with anything. Just decided to design them. Same thing with this guy. Doesn't have anything to do with anything. Just decided to design him. Some more comic book stuff. Like you can see that I take my time to do these things. Like this is not, if you're drawing a comic, you want to plan it out and then you go to the next scale, especially because my images are so large. I don't just plan out on there. I plan out in here, get the whole chapter done, and then I move on to the next chapter. So like all the beginning stuff of that first chapter, near the end of the first chapter. See, like I decided everything beforehand and how I wanted to look like. Melodious! 7 Deadly Sins, Natashi no Taizai. Picture of Zeph just enjoying something. I love this one too. Another body pose. This is just me. So this is my another random character design. I don't really like this one. It's kind of meh. Let's move on. That's all I really have to say about this one. This is where I decided to do Nakahira again. You've already seen her. Oh, this is fucking Hondawi. This is from God of High School. It's a fucking amazing series. I keep on telling people about it, but they don't. A lot of them don't read it for whatever reason. It's an amazing series. I've been following it for so long. It's been years since I've been following it. It's an amazing series. This is one of the main characters. This is kind of a spoiler, but oh my god, read this series. It's so great. It's on Webtoons, so it's free to read. Random character design. I don't like how this turned out. This was me trying to draw Kira and like doing some sexy pose type of thing. This is Happy Thanksgiving picture. I'm eating some monster meat. You can see how like the meat's like about to fall off the bone. It's just so weird. This was me designing Chad getting punched in the face. So again, I go back, and if I don't have a good grasp of what I want, I will just sketch it out onto here and then go back and do it on the pages. These are just different angles of Zeph. These are, you could probably find this in my Instagram, like if you scroll way down. Just doing different things just so I get the overall pose of this. This is from Sweeney Todd. I like how this turned out, but it isn't how I would draw it nowadays. The style is different, just different things again. This one was a rush job where I was like, oh, like I was doing like the daily post thing on Instagram, which actually boosted my account a fair bit, but I don't like how this turned out. I really hate it. The shoulders are way too big. The eye isn't in line. This was just a complete rush. This is just some creepy ass shit. Like dead ass. I don't know. I have like this thing where I draw like really creepy things. This will probably be like, those creepy things will be incorporated into the comic at some point, for like the demons and stuff like that. But yeah, this is just some creepy ass shit, dude. This was, I was gonna build something. What was I gonna build? It looked like some type of pulley thing. I was gonna build my own arm mount type of thing. So these are like all the pieces and stuff like that. Like I like building things. I built my desk. I built all the furniture in my room. I had a little booklet that one of my friends gave me a long time ago, but I lost it as I was actually building something else in a Home Depot. Yeah, some more stuff. I don't have to blur this because it's already been out and about. And that's the end of this one. Now we're gonna move on to the next one. I'm not gonna show the full of the next one because it has some sensitive sketches in it that are newer chapters, so I won't be going all the way through this one. The newer chapters I haven't released yet. So there's an eye. This is more Chantel. Just a drawing of me. Original drawing of Sawyer. Like, I'm gonna go through these faster because it's like been almost 40 minutes, dude. If you're still hanging on to this video, Jesus Christ, you're a trooper. Some more comic stuff that you already seen. You see just me doing a bunch of paneling for comic stuff we've already seen. This is chapter 3 comic stuff. At this time I was taking some Japanese classes, so there's a bunch of Japanese stuff written over there, which I haven't been able to practice because no one speaks it. So that was so great. This scene's gonna change. I'm currently working on yeah, I'm currently working on this now, but I'm gonna be changing a couple of things like perspectives and stuff like that, like I have been. Some more pictures of Zaf. I don't know what that is. The end of chapter 3. From here on out, I might just be skipping ahead to some things here, something else. Random drawing. Another random drawing upside down, but okay. More random drawing. I actually like how this turned out. This was me demonstrating how to use the kneaded eraser properly. So after you sketch something, you take the kneaded eraser and roll over it, and then it makes it lighter. So it's this is city designing that I was trying to do, like island designing and stuff like that, just sketching it out. I'm not really great at like really big cityscaping designs and stuff like that. I need to get better at it. There we go. Dobby from My Hero Academia. Asta. Some random drawings I was doing for Inktober. Just random characters. They don't. This was for the Cube of Destiny. This was a while ago. I need to do part 2 of this. It's gonna be a 2-piece type of drawing or image. So this one is the first one where he's like showing the cube, and the other one's like a girl looking at the cube, dazzled with her hand out, like he's getting like cut him out. So this is just random pictures of Zeph. I decided to make like little icons for Twitch, so these are how they came out. You know how that turned out if you watched the video, and then I decided to update them. This is just them scaling size, different characters, different heights and stuff like that. So this is interesting. This is of Nakahira. Yeah, so like I said, his design didn't change much, except for his hairstyle and then how I draw his face and stuff like that. This image I do want to complete in one day, but not today. Look at Long Neck Boy. This is Zard. You've seen it already. This is just an outfit of the day type of thing I was gonna start doing, but I'm way too lazy to be completely honest. These are just sketches of when I start doing daily posts again. These were quick sketches that I would do for the post. I really like how this one turned out, him slumped over in the chair, bleeding and stuff like that, holding a cross. It's just really interesting, and then just different things. Buff girls who don't like him. I follow this one girl who has like a 6-pack, and it's like, I would lick her abs, dude. I know that's weird, but I still would do it. Yeah, just more pictures of Nakahira and Zeph. I'll show you one of these, because not even a full thing, like a glimpse of this, because this is getting really long. These are the finished pages, which are not finished now technically because I went and re-edited them, but yeah, these are the size of the pages that I use are 11 by 14, I believe, for the final comic book pages. Do everything by hand and then scan it in. Like I said, these are all edited. You could read chapter 1 on my site, ScionXAwakening.com. But yeah, so these are just the pages the physical copies of the pages. Whiteout, if you mess up, just use whiteout. Like over here, I use whiteout just to get it out, and then when you scan it, you won't see it. Yeah. So just all these, like, I'm really proud of these, even though they aren't up to my standard now, drawing skill wise, but I'm still going to be doing physical copies and then scanning them. But I don't think I'll be like full on inking them like I do here. I'll probably just, I don't know what I'm gonna do to be completely honest, but I do like having physical copies of these. And then I have 3 of these books filled with like the chapters and stuff like that, so I'm not gonna show you those, but yeah, you've already seen this. All right, now let's move on to the last sketchbook that I'm going to be showing today. I was going to show you my bigger stuff that I was doing, but that'll be a whole different video. Yeah, so this is a fairly new sketchbook, technically speaking. I had some sketches of things that I'm gonna have to blur out, and then like just sketches of other things. Akihira, then Rika. This is my friend Jackson. This is just some monster stuff. Some more monster stuff. Weird Shit is the series that I was doing. So goes monster stuff to Zeph to monster stuff to Zeph to Nakahira to Rika, more Rika. Just this was sketches between me and my friends. This was supposed to be Deku for My Hero Academia. Like this was a off the top of the head without looking at any references, try drawing them. And then like me and my friend just fucked around in this. This is a character that I designed for the series. This you've already seen in the video. This was not part of a video, I don't think, but it was a drawing that I did of Zeph like fighting or blocking in a fight, looking out through his shoulder. It looked pretty cool. Faces of Nakahira. These are different eyes from the series that a bunch of these you probably don't even know or you shouldn't even know, but yeah, that whole page will be filled up eventually. This is one of the weird shits that I never finished. Colorizing Rika, me, another weird shit, Nakahira, Harry, I don't know who the fuck that is. No, actually, he technically is going to be part of the comic, but I'm not sure about that final design. Another weird shit, a random drawing of a girl that I really like. I really like this drawing. To take place, this was to design how the little boat is gonna look. Another random character, another random character, another random drawing, another random drawing. Don't like how this turned out. This was like really weird looking. Another weird shit type of thing. Another picture of Zeph. See how like from previous to now how Zeph looks? It's so much different. Just a bunch of random drawings. Another picture of Nakahira. Another random drawing. This was for a TikTok video. Like they had a stupid ass meme going around with us like start scribbling and shit. It annoyed me because it doesn't show like the process or anything of how you're actually completing the art, and so people can't actually learn from that. But they would like start scribbling, then they would move the camera up, and then it'd be a face, and I did the fucking Adigo face. Something, I don't know what that was. Oh yeah, this was t-shirt design. This is the Yandere girlfriend t-shirt design. Overall fun. Oof. Another design that monster crawling out from the t-shirt box that I'll be doing. Baldless Zeph. Zeph Nakahira. See, Nakahira's scar placement got changed. Rika, and then Kira. These are just quick sketches. I was gonna do another sketch. Another t-shirt design that is over on Oof. This is part of the workout clothing line. The Fear the Beast designs. Another quick sketch of Zeph. Random poses. This will probably become another t-shirt design. It's like a lewd t-shirt design. One of the hentai t-shirt lines. And that is about it. Alright. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This was a very long video. I didn't expect it to be that long to go through my sketchbook. This is my first time ever going through my sketchbooks. I have a lot more older drawings and then more stuff in that portfolio back there that I can go over in the future to show you guys. But yeah, it's there's a lot of stuff in this video. It's going to be a very long video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on all my social media, Instagram, Twitter, Patreon. I have a Discord server I haven't really said anything about, but I'll probably put those in the links of the videos from now on. Also, where you can go and ask a request of if you want me to draw like a fan art or something like that in the future. But or a video idea that you have that you want to see me recreate. It has to be like reasonable though. But again, what the hell's on my eye? Jesus Christ, it's like blocking my eye. Ah. The hell. Anyways, thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace.
The land of Judah refused to do the king's command.